Hello guys, and welcome to Oko Inspiration. Today I will give you a few tips on how to stop caring about what other people think of you, so that you can live a happy, free, and fulfilled life. We often care about what others think of us because it lies in our nature. We are naturally team players, but which people are we actually trying to impress? Every one of us has subconsciously some sort of hierarchy pyramid in our head. The people who are on top of the pyramid are the ones we care the most about. We try our best so that they do not think anything bad about us. On top of the pyramid are often our bosses, certain family members, and very close friends, and we try everything to not damage our reputation. There is nothing wrong with trying to impress people as long as we have fun in the meantime. But if we are working hours and hours overtime just to impress our boss and we are feeling miserable and exhausted afterwards, then we are on the totally wrong track. When we are putting our own needs before others, our boss might not like us for that reason. But what can we do to solve the problem? A solution here would be to try to get involved in as many of our hierarchy groups as possible, even the ones at the very bottom. If one person or group doesn't like us, it will not affect us as much, because we still have many other groups and people who love us the way we are. Our goal should be peace, happiness, fulfillment, and satisfaction. We shouldn't worry too much what others think of us, because we need to understand that everyone is the main character in their own movie or world. Therefore, people don't even notice our mistakes that much or don't really care because they have enough stress for themselves. People might not care much, but they will still have an opinion about us. We can't get around that. But here is what's important. We can't let other people's opinion about us hurt us, because their opinion has often nothing to do with us, but with them. People are often in a bad mood because of their partner, their family, or their job, and are therefore sad and unfulfilled. We should never ever let anyone else define us. We have the power, and we are the only ones who know ourselves best. We shouldn't try to live up to others' expectations. We should worry or think about our own expectation and goals that we personally have. When people try to make us feel bad about ourselves, we should just be quiet, let it go in and out of our ear. We need to accept our flaws and even embrace them. A lot of our insecurities are coming from our childhood experiences, and almost everyone has them. We need to acknowledge and speak about the things we're not good at, so that it will not be a surprise to anyone, and we will feel peace within. Having self-confidence is key. We need to think highly of ourselves, no matter what we are struggling with. When we question our abilities too much, we start worrying about what others think of us. We are the problem. When we think we cannot do something, it will be reflected to others. The solution here is to work on our self-confidence, self-awareness, self-love, and self-acceptance. God created us uniquely different and made no mistakes. Worldly perfectionism is a disease, and it can never be accomplished by human standards. We have to stop trying to be people pleaser. We need to be selective about who we want to be around with. We can't continue wasting our time with hating friends just to be social. One thing we can never do is control what others think of us, but we could be selective about the things we care about and don't care about every little issue that happens in our life. If we want to stop caring what others think of us, we need to be prepared to fail. Never be afraid to make mistakes. Once you mastered that skill, you will be unstoppable. Make a list of situations which could possibly go wrong. This will help you to think about solutions for every single point. But remember, fact is that the more righteous and flawless we are, the less liked we become. This is stated in the Bible. Jesus is the best example. The most popular music artists, for example, also have the most haters. If we don't want to care what others think of us, we have to be ready to violate other people's expectations of us. Let them be surprised and be yourself. This is one of the biggest obstacles. Let them feel disappointed and negative, but make yourself happy. Take your mask off and go after your own personal dreams and goals. When we always try to please people, we are living like a prisoner. Let's free ourselves. Social media can be our worst enemy because all we do is care about how many likes or comments we are getting, even though we shouldn't care if others like or accept us or not. Social media is very dangerous because most of it is fake and controlled, and we shouldn't try to get respect from these platforms. The problems we have here in the Western world are totally insignificant. People in poor countries have nothing to eat and worry about providing a roof over their families' heads. Another practical solution to overcome the fear of what others think of you is by doing funny pranks in public. You need to be willing to embarrass yourself on purpose. You need to have the mindset that nothing is embarrassing. Start talking to strangers or beg for money on the train. This is a huge challenge. Another form of building confidence: answer questions honestly where most people would lie. You will be much more confident, and people will look at you in a completely different way. We often lie about little things like our height, education, or financial status because we feel ashamed to tell people the truth, but if we are honest, we will gain so much strength and inner peace. We need to accept ourselves the way we are. When others try to insult or hurt you, just laugh and make something positive out of a negative comment. Never take yourself too serious. Make jokes that make you laugh, but also jokes that make others laugh at you. Forget about your verbal filter. Say what you mean and think. Don't be shy and speak your mind. When we are shy, we simply think that what we have to say is not important enough to mention, and that's not true. When you're a public figure, you get a lot of media attention, good and bad. But all you can do is focus on the good things, otherwise you will get mental health issues. There will always be people who are so different from us, with who we have nothing in common. They therefore will not like us. Jesus was perfect, and a lot of people accused him. Our path on earth as a Christian will not be a lot easier. Jesus never tried to get revenge or justice on earth. He left it all to God in heaven. We always try to justify our actions when people don't agree. We also always try to defend us, but we need to understand that this is often a waste of time because God, the creator of the whole universe, is our defender. We can't lose. People often also dislike us without any cause. We are instantly judged by our appearance, and we might look beautiful, but a person might hate us instantly because another person who looks similar to us might have hurt them deeply. Racism is still present, therefore, we have to accept that Black people or ethnic minorities are still being hated a lot. We need to find a way to not let it affect us. People are always going to talk behind our back. People are always going to be jealous, but that's not our business. We need to stop overthinking and worrying and give it all to God. We sometimes spend hours to change people's first impression about us, but that's all a waste of time. Use the same energy to improve yourself. When we don't have a 9-to-5 job, you are often looked down on by society, but success in my terms is how much free time we have, how much we have grown and become a better person, and how much we have seen of this world, even when we don't have a lot of money. Nature is free for everyone. I hope this video was somehow helpful for you. Please leave me a like or comment and subscribe to our channel for more videos about self-improvement and development, success, psychology, and spirituality.